Okay, Tuesday morning in the kingdom, and this is the second intro because I used a word that would get the bots all excited. Yes, unreal. Said yes, we were busy yesterday doing little things not worthy of filming, but that's okay. We do this every day. This is a video documentation of life at the end of the world. How would you say freezing? Yes, we're chilly willy up here. So this morning we woke up to 0, but feels like -6 Celsius. And then on the yo-yo scale, -30, but feels like -22. And also too, I think Sir Rodney feels loved. Yes, because I woke up, there was 94 comments wishing him a happy birthday. So he'll be busy on his little phone typing away, whereas I have the big screen on my computer. Yes, my computer sitting on the desk by my telephone. Yes, that telephone that's wired into the wall, which is, how would you say, turned off or whatever, because I don't want the spammers calling me, the telemarketers, telling me how much they love me, how much they miss me, and my credit card. Oh wait, that's the ex-wives. All right, let's scroll this way. We're not sure what we're gonna do today. It's supposed to rain some more, be icky. Oh, terrible day. Hopefully we don't have a slip and fall injury, but we'll have to drink our pain medication vodka to take the pain away from living up here. Yes, we enjoy this. Yeah, right. Not when we're sober. All right, a little bit more. Look at the snow truck. We got to work on that carburetor. We got a bunch of things to do. Oh, but I'm so busy being a social butterfly on the computer. Yes, the ladies at 1-800-DAISY may love me. All right. All right, one full rotation. We just about made it. It's windy. I got the wrong hat on. I got my toque on. I should have my fur on. It's warmer. I untangled the flags and we're a frozen mess. Yes, frozen. The rain makes them stick to everything. Yes, unreal. Well, I better go. Here comes the boss, even on a Tuesday.
Tuesday morning in WHO-ville. It's just after 9 a.m. and as you can see, it is still snowing. You can't really see it on the camera, but I'll zoom in for you guys. Look at all that snow coming down. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, and make breakfast. Almost 9:30 and I just finished breakfast. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's -1 degrees Celsius, which is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. Looks like it's going to be a snow day. Not sure what we're doing in the kingdom, but I do have to head up at 10 a.m. and do some shopping. Also, happy late birthday to Sir Rodney down at West Trans. Not sure when your real birthday is since you have 2 of them online, but happy birthday regardless. Hope you enjoyed your day. Just after 9:30 and I got the quad out. I've been taking the battery off since it's been so cold the last couple of nights. That way it starts in the morning. Now at 10 a.m. I'll head over to the kingdom and get the card and then go up and do some shopping. Almost 10 a.m. now I'll head over to the kingdom and get the card and then go up and do some shopping. Just gonna get bread and a few things on sale and see what else they have. My dad's supper and dog bread's in the bag, so let's get going before it starts to snow again. 10 a.m. and I made it to the kingdom and grabbed the card. Now I'll go back into WHO-ville and do some shopping. Then at 1 p.m. I'll return to the kingdom with all the groceries and stuff. That way I'm not going back and forth. Let's head on into WHO-ville and shop. As you can see from the flags, it is pretty windy out here right now. Almost 10:30 and I just finished shopping. For the one bag and a case of water, it was $107, but I was able to get a bunch of stuff on sale. This chocolate banana bread was on sale for 50% off, just like half the stuff in the bag. Just after 10:30 and I made it home from shopping. I ended up going to the other store to get some Comet for my dad, and I also grabbed ice cream for us. This one will be my dad's and I'll take the Smartie one. Now let's head inside and unpack everything. Then at 1 p.m. I'll go back to the kingdom and see what my dad's doing.
Okay, look at the wind go. Look at the flags go. Oh my, they look good. Yes, they do. All right. So over here, we have a problem. Yes, Houston, we have a problem. All right. So we have the wood stove in there. See the chimney? Yes, the wood stove's in there. And the loader shed is right here. So the problem is, this is way too hot. And the dogs are in here with electric baseboard heaters with the loader. So we're going to have to figure out how to get the heat from here over to there. Yes, it's windy. Okay, the wood stove there is what we had. Yes, the 45-gallon drum is the common thing. Yes, the 208 liters, 206 liters, 204 liter, whatever, barrel. So that's the common size for wood stove. So it's a little big for here to get past, but we'll survive. All right, so this is way too hot in here, and we have that thing turned right down. So over here, this is the wall for the loader shed. All right. That's the original wall, the outside wall, and then I put all these boards up here to hold the roof on. And then I got in an argument with some guy who thought he was smart and telling me I don't know how to build. Well, I know lots about going up and down and frost heaves and movement. So we're going to cut a hole right in here to blow air across to the loader shed. And that'll keep the dogs toasty warm as if they're by the wood stove. Okay, this stove is basically way too big. It's like Dolly Parton in a push-up bra. Yes, for this little building here. So we put a fan in over there. So hopefully the air movement will go that way to keep the mini hole warm. So let's walk around. Yes, we're going to have troubles here. Walk and talk video. Everybody needs their exercise. All right, so this turned into a nightmare because this building being shiplap and everything. All right, I don't know if we can see it. It's actually got 2 layers of shiplap, and I went by the nails right here, okay? So that's the second layer of shiplap wood, or whatever they call it, tongue and groove, I don't know, like that. But it's not where the stud is. So we got in there, it was a nightmare, but we got through. Let's go around to the other side. And I grabbed this fan from above the wood stove in the shop, so it's a little dirty, but as long as we get air movement. But once I cut that hole, it was so freaking hot in here, like it's like plus 30 Celsius. Once I cut that hole open, there was a nice cool breeze coming in from the loader part. Okay, this proves we're in the loader shed because the loader's in the shed here. So all I did over the years was just keep putting more, how would you say, recycled, repurposed plywood, splash the paint off, and it looks better than my house inside. Yes, no wonder the ladies don't stick around. All right, so we got through the wall. I don't know if we can see it, but look at the studs. There's more studs added on. I think there was a window system or something, but that shiplap there is unreal. But we got through, and we got the heat coming through, and it's being blown over to here. This fan here will now blow it down to the doggies. That's the camera, so I can see the thermometer right there. And the doggies are down here on their blankets, so they're never on the place or whatever. They make themselves happy. We got to clean this mess up. Let's see if this temporary thing works. And then we'll enclose it in so it makes it look good for curb appeal. Yes, but the main thing is we have heat movement now. And what did it cost? 1 beer to cut the hole. Yes, 1 beer. That's why it's not straight.
12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. Sorry about the background noise. My little helper brought one of the work vehicles home for lunch and he can't shut it off. Scared it won't start again. So let's head inside and let the dogs out and have some leftovers from last night. Then I'll do the lunch weather. Almost 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's negative 1 degree Celsius, which is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. Looks like it's turning into a nice day. So let's head inside, let the dogs back in and go over to the kingdom. Just after 1 p.m. and I made it to the kingdom. We were inside fixing a couple of the cameras. They need to be adjusted. Now we're going to head down to the scrap pile. My dad was gifted a couple shells, so we'll go pick those out of the pile before it snows and they get frozen. 1:30 and my dad has a little list for us to do, so we'll head down to the scrap pile now, but I have to hook on to one of the log trailers and go down with that because we don't have anything to put these shells in, so let's go down to the shop. Down at the shop, we just got one of the long log trailers hooked up. Now we'll go down to the scrap pile and go see those nice shelves my dad was gifted. Down at the scrap pile now, and look at all this stuff my dad was gifted. Some nice chairs, we could repurpose these of course, look at that, and some nice shells. These will be going into trailer number 9 for cat parts and stuff. Wow. They're a little rusted, but that's okay. 2 p.m. we just got all the chairs and shells loaded up. Now this can sit in the yard. At least we grabbed everything so it won't be stuck to the ground or get buried in snow. Now we'll head back up into the kingdom. Back up at the shop now, and some of these chairs are still in pretty good shape. We can use them in the cabooses or the shop or even the house. Look at those. A couple of them are broken, but we'll always find a purpose for them. Just after 2 p.m. we got the trailer unhooked. It'll sit there for now until we are ready to put those shelves in the trailer number 9. Now my dad needs some firewood, so we got the wagon and wheelbarrow out here and we'll cut up some of these trees.
Tree top for Florida.
Making wreaths.
Making wreaths. We're cutting them about that long.
In the last video, my dad was explaining what treetops are. They used to do it up here all the time for about 20 years. They would cut the tops off the trees and send them down to Florida so they can make Christmas wreaths. It's pretty cool. I don't think they do them anymore because there's not enough people around to do it, but when they used to, it was pretty booming around here with all the treetops. And it's about this size as well, and they take all the tops off the trees, mostly trees like those ones, or even shorter ones. But they don't do it very much. Got the wagon loaded and put in the shop. Now my dad's loading up the wheelbarrow, and that will go in the hoe shack, so we are stocked up for the night. Almost 2:30, we just got the wheelbarrow into the hoe shack. Now we'll head over and get Bismark started. It is hot in the hoe shack. I am sweating right now. I have 2 sweaters on plus my long johns and stuff like that, so I'm sweating. Let's head back outside and get the cat started. Over at the Bismark now, and hopefully it starts up no problem. We have to hook onto our salvage sloop, which is right here, and bring it over to the shop so we can work on it. Almost 3 p.m. We just got the salvage sloop and the Bismark up beside the shop. We strung out the cable because it has to go up on the top there. We want to test out a little salvage sloop, but it has to be all oiled up and stuff. Now let's head inside, grab my dog treats because I'm officially done in the kingdom, and go do mail.
Okay, it's cold, nasty, and windy out there, but the temperature isn't that cold. It's just the wind makes it cold, just like down south in Saskatchewan. Yeah, it's in Saskatchewan, North Dakota. All right, so the stuff dropped off the freight. We'd ordered stuff last week, and we ordered this because it was on sale at Princess Auto. And it says right on the top, mount on the back of the furnace or the stovepipe. So we have it blowing, in theory, blowing this way to dry off the wood, because the wood's going to be coming in all snow covered and everything, just a minor detail. All right, so over here, we had some electrical plug wires hanging here. It's in the previous video. It came out here, and it was the electrical plug that came down to here to plug in the items, because that was the people door in and out. So we took our time, and remember, I'm colorblind. I did shut the master switch off, or the main power here, and I put the plug there. That's as far as the cord will go, so it works out good for us. All right, the dogs are barking, so now we got some plywood in here. So we're going to close in this here. The dogs hear me talking, and we got some mess to clean up here. Whoa, I better go see what the dogs are barking about. Okay, the dogs are barking at something. Maybe it's Jack the Raven is back. Yeah, so when Jack shows up, he starts squawking to call out the squirrels. Yeah, it's lunchtime squirrels. All right, so the staff also picked up a box, and in the box was duct tape from Sir Rodney and the U-joints for the quad. Yes, for the quad, because this U-shaft here for the front dry shaft, this all had new U-joints in. It's the other one that the staff is riding right now. Needs new U-joints, okay? So that's pretty good. We order at 9 a.m. in West Trans in Winnipeg, Manitoba, 1,200 kilometers away. And we have it the next day. Yeah, because it was a small parcel. It fit into the mail truck. And the mail truck made it over the icy roads. But that's excellent. So now we got some duct tape, because we got to do some plastic repair on some of our windows. Yes, and the staff's got a couple of rolls at her house. She'll be duct taping till the sun comes down. Yes, hopefully. Okay, 5:30 in the kingdom, and this little fan just spins away. Yeah, just spins away. I don't know if I got it too close or too far. Ooh, it's Halloween. The doors are creaking. All right, so I got this fan enclosed over here. Yes, I put some trim on. Let's walk over there. Okay, I just used some plywood and kind of how would you say, make everything tight fit, because there's no place to put nails or screws. So then I did a little trim work with the plywood. Just cut it on, made it look good. Yes, presentable. I made the base a little longer right there in case I put a bigger fan with a pedestal or stand or a seat or whatever. But this will do for now. And you go into the loader shed and you can feel the hot air coming in. So, all right, so my electrical worked. I tested it out and it works pretty good. All right, let's go see what else we're doing. Okay, we got a little busy over in the hose shack right there, because that makes sense, pumping heat into the loader shed. That way we don't have the 4 baseboard heaters cutting in and off and using up electrical power. So we're generating extra heat in the hose shack. Let's blow it across, as they say. All right, so we got the Bismark out with the Orange Stevens V-plow gifted from Kansas. Yes, Kansas, where Dorothy and Toto were from. All right, so it was cut in half. We welded it back together. Plus, we made some angle degrees and philosophy changes, because guess what? It's not for this cat. It's for a D6 B or the C. I don't know what fits, but it was a gifted item in 2004, so we made it fit. All right, so the D69U, known as the Bismark, was underwater for 3 years, and it was sunk second with the hood. The hood went down first, and then the Bismark. So it fires right up, and we got the silver hood. Yes, make it go fast. Yeah, and the windshield. We got to have the windshield for it's windy out today, and the bugs. Yes. So over here, we strung out the cable. We bought this new cable back in 2017, and we haven't really got it to lay. Yes, you need your cable to lay, and this one hasn't been, how would you say, getting to lay. So we had this sloop here. It was a scaffold skid for moving scaffolding or staging when we were tearing down scrap metal mines and everything like that. So we repurposed it, redesigned it. We needed a salvage sloop. So when you sink a cat, all right, you want to be able to lift it up. I don't know how the Waynes do it. All right, so you throw the cable over the top up there. That's a pulley on a stick maybe, or pulley on a poles or whatever. So it goes through there and it comes down. Yes. So then you can winch the cat that's sunk up. So we're going to do, so we did all the welding on it last April or May, but we didn't have a chance to test it out. We want to test it out because we've done other designs and philosophies and I was to say in the past, but we're trying to improve and make ourselves better, because the older we get, we're not as young. So we have to, work smarter, not harder. So we're going to lay the cable in there tomorrow. If it's nice, we can record, and then we can go salvage something. We'll go find something that's over in an embankment and pull it out. Yes, that won't be too hard to find. So we did all the welding on this. in the shop extension with gifted rods. Yes, YouTube subscribers, Kingdom followers mailed us some welding rods, so we put it to good use. And of course, the ProPoint 38 Plus plasma cutter did all the cutting, so we're very pleased. And also too, this is our cables of choice. We like the ring on the end because we clevis and chain and everything like that. On the Screaming Ford, we have a little pigtail or chain, which is a pain in the ass. We go to this design. So when we had the money in 2017, we spent it wisely. I didn't spend it foolishly on women. I bettered myself because the older I get, I got to have nice toys and equipment for when it goes to the estate auction. All right. So we did those weldings in there when the snow was melting. We welded all this stuff. It worked out good. All right, let's go check on the flags because I think we have enough minutes now. And I think my fan is working.
5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's -1 degree Celsius, which is 30 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It was a pretty nice day out there today, other than the wind, which made it kind of chilly. Now it's time to head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, we got lots done today that we didn't really plan. We didn't plan on putting a fan through the wall or anything like that, but we got to save money. Yes, we got to save money. When we cut some firewood, it's handy right in front of the shop and we're not making a mess. All the other years, we'd have a mess all over the yard and then clean it up in the spring, but we're not doing that because we're YouTube influencers. Yes, influencers. Yes, keep your yard clean and tidy. Work safely. Yes, except for the grind cards on the grinder and a few other things. So this worked out good. We got some gifted shells. Everybody laughs and says, oh, that's scrap metal. No, it's not. When it's nailed to the wall and vertical and dressed up and made to look pretty with the MIG welder, it'll work out well. And we got some chairs so we can have a barn dance or something. Have guests over so people have a place to sit. Yeah, right. When they come to the end of the world, they're going to see Dr. Fraser Crane first to sit and tell about their traumatic experience. All right, there's the flags. Having fun. Some of them are tangled up. Some of them aren't. All right, so let's go do some electrical in the house. Yes, we won't record that because we promote happiness and safetyness or whatever. All right, let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer. Yeah, and then do electrical. And then we'll make a video and we'll talk to you later.